everyone. Welcome to another edition of the MAGA Media Podcast. I'm here with Rob Harper. How are you doing today, Rob?
I'm doing well.
Awesome. I'm at Small Town Andrew, for anyone wondering if you haven't listened before. We appreciate you listening. We've had a crazy week of news this week, Rob. How have you been holding up with the corona?
Still in isolation. It's a bit strange, but I think this is almost a month now. I'm sure that a lot of other people are feeling the same way. Pretty soon I'm going to be doing another podcast talking about the isolation. So, hey, it is what it is.
Absolutely, Rob. Getting into politics, we'll start off today with Speaker Pelosi and her refusal to sign the loan for small businesses. The money has completely ran out, and she had the nerve to appear on late night and show off her $23,000 freezer along with $13 cartons of ice cream. Yet she's at home, not even working, as President Trump every single day is briefing the media, including today on a Sunday. 7 days a week, President Trump's working hard to get the information out to the American people. She also appeared on Chris Wallace today and on Fox News Sunday and said that she gives President Trump an F, which is pretty ridiculous, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so Speaker Pelosi's mouth has been running like always. Rob, what have you thought on her comments so far this week?
The way I view her is that her mouth is always running, but she's not saying much of anything. I just saw the clip of the ice cream when she was on James Corden's show, and I thought that is such an insult to small businesses, to people everywhere. We're in the middle of a crisis. Unemployment is like in the millions, and the only thing she can do is sit at home and show everyone her $1,000 fridge, Sub-Zero fridge with ice cream, and then laugh about it and talk about chocolates and whatnot. I mean, what planet is she on? What is she not thinking? That's not the time to show off the things that you've gotten, and probably off taxpayers' backs.
Absolutely.
All the deals that she and her husband has probably made. I'm like, is she? I don't get it. And then on Chris Wallace, she's going full throttle. No, he tried to push back, but to me, he didn't push back hard enough.
Mm.
This woman failed with impeachment. She failed with the Mueller investigation. She's an abject failure. Okay. The only reason why she's still in the House is because she wants to go down in history as the longest serving Speaker of the House who happens to be a female. That's it. She's beyond her prime. She's overdue. It's time to check her library card in. I mean, get a break. And she's not representing the people. The only thing she's done, she's been there, is obstruct Congress, obstruct the people's business. Now, she has nothing to lose at this point. She's all in. Everyone knows that she's being ruled by that radical wing of her party, AOC and her group of bandits. So she has nothing to lose. So now it's like full throttle. I'm going to try to damage this president as much as possible. And I'm going to do it along with my crazy party and the liberal media, who care nothing about the American people.
Absolutely.
And if you recall, when the president was shutting down flights to China, she was busy trying to impeach him. And now you have her and these other reporters say, yeah, but what was he doing in February? What was he doing in February? It's like, what do you mean, what was he doing in February? If you paid attention to the press conferences, you would hear Dr. Fauci, who said, I instructed the president not to do anything because based upon the information that we had, be it right or wrong, he did what he was supposed to have done. So when I hear her and the media and the likes of Chris Wallace trying to challenge the president on that, and with Nancy Pelosi, are you serious? She's not even coherent. She can't put together two sentences without stumbling over her words. She's in her 80s. It's time for her to go.
Yeah, for years, Dianne Feinstein was the poster child for term limits, and she's got to be happy with Speaker Pelosi because she's taken all the heat off of Feinstein, and now everyone is wondering what the hell is Nancy Pelosi still doing as the Speaker of the House. She's never
Right.
won an election outside of California, yet she pretends she's the most powerful woman in America. It's absolutely ridiculous.
And that's what the media want us to see. They want us to think that she's the most powerful woman. And she wants to go out and parade herself around as if though this is what women can do. Well, I do believe in female power, women power, whatever you want to call it, kind of power. But when it's time, I want a woman who's going to get out there and get the job done. There have been so many conservative women, and I wrote about this in MAGA Media, praise of conservative women who get out there every day and get the job done, but they get no credit. Nancy Pelosi half does a job, and oh my God, look at what she's done. Oh, she's steamrolling. This is what she's badass. She's this. No, she's a clumsy idiot. I'm sorry. I mean, she's deranged. She and Joe Biden, the entire Democrat Party consists of crazy people that are beyond their prime. It's time to retire them. So I don't look up to Nancy Pelosi. I don't think she's this like this woman who's going out there reeling and dealing. No, she's stumbling and she's falling and everything else. It's really sad. And if we had a media that was objective and not biased, they would call her out, but they won't.